So yeah, Spider-Man came out today on the PS4. I don't have much of a history with Spider-Man video games. I played Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 on GameCube. I liked the first Spider-Man, but obviously it was a very linear licensed game. I mean, technically they're all licensed games, but it felt more like a licensed movie game, even though it wasn't that bad. And then Spider-Man 2 came out, and that was like a whole different fucking league of its own, like well beyond what the first game had. It was like the first real open world thing, and they haven't really captured that magic since then, which sucks. I never played Spider-Man 3, but I heard it was shit, so I never bothered to check that one out. So from what I've heard, it looks like this game might be capturing that magic, at least a little bit. I think it is developed by the original developers, Insomniac. I think that's who made the GameCube Spider-Man 2. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. I've not played this yet. I bought it today and I downloaded the day one patch. Apparently there's some dumb controversy about the graphics not being as good as the E3 presentation. Apparently that's not the case. It's just minor alterations based on the day one patch not being out at the time when people were playing the review copies. Something like that. It's not something that's going to bother me too much. I mean, I'm sure the game will still look fantastic even on a standard PS4. Also, I was going to do a joke at some point in this stream about me playing the old 60s cartoon Spider-Man theme, but I don't know if my video is going to get blocked worldwide like Pokemon Black did if I do that. And I will talk about that when we get to Pokemon Black. My fucking entire stream of Pokemon Black got copyright claimed and blocked worldwide as a result of 1 minute of footage. So I won't go too much into that right now. I'll talk about that when we get to Pokemon Black after this. So yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. Let's see. That's a nice little subtle reference there to the different versions of Spider-Man. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, and the Spectacular Spider-Man. So yeah, we'll just go with standard difficulty. What's the tallest building in New York? It's the Empire State Building, isn't it? Because I kind of want to go up there and see if I can see almost all of New York, because that would be kind of neat. Because I don't remember what the draw distance was like on the GameCube version of the game, but I'm pretty sure it'll look much more detailed in this. I'm not really sure if this is meant to be based off any particular Spider-Man series, or if it's just a self-contained reboot. It's probably just a self-contained reboot, to be honest. I don't think it's based off of any particular version. Also, while I like Spider-Man, I am not the biggest Spider-Man aficionado, so there might be some villains that might appear that I might actually not know of. But I do know a few villains, a couple were just on the screen there.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk? I'm a very casual fan of stuff like Spider-Man and superhero movies and stuff. I can't tell if this is CG or in-game graphics. I'm assuming it's a CG cutscene. Yeah, it kind of looks CG-ish. I'm fine with that for the intro.
spot is 1084 Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Remind me to turn on subtitles when the game actually starts. I kinda like having subtitles on in case I speak over dialogue by accident. Oh shit, it's gameplay? Right, okay. Right, well, just before we continue that, let me do what I just said. Audio... Ah, there is subtitles. Not a big fan of motion blur, so I'm going to turn that down. I don't know if I'll turn it all the way off, but... Actually, you know what? Let's try it all the way off, and then if we're not happy, we'll turn it up a little bit. Right, cool. Oops. Already it's looking really cool. Like, I've seen like snippets of this game from like E3 coverage.
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
So yeah, like I said, I've seen little bits of this game, but I haven't seen too much of it. I saw like the E3 demo that they shown during the Sony conference.
Hello?
Parker, where are you? We must run through the demonstration at least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise. Better wrap this up quick than get to my real job.
The slinging controls are pretty much on point. I haven't had any issues with them, save for like me messing up, but that was more on me than the game itself. But yeah, I played, in terms of Spider-Man games, I played the 2 GameCube games like I mentioned. I also played, in fact I think I streamed this, I streamed Shattered Dimensions, which is actually not a bad game, but it's not really an open world Spider-Man game. It's a very linear action game, but it's pretty fun. I like that one. And I think I played a little bit of The Amazing Spider-Man, and that was about my extent of playing Spider-Man video games of like the last decade or so. There was also a Genesis game that I grew up with on rentals, but yeah.
Times Square, officers under fire. Bring in the hammer.
As always, let me know if the audio mixing is okay. I thought the intro was CG, but I guess not.
Morning, guys. Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm?
So I wonder if this will play as good as like Arkham in terms of like the combat, because Spider-Man 2, as good as it is, the combat is obviously not as good as like the Arkham games, which kind of like set the standard for how you should do like a combat system in like a 3D environment. So it kind of looks Arkham-ish. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I fucking walked up to a police officer and punched him. It's a good thing he didn't see my face. Oh shit. I wasn't thinking there for a second. I thought that was like an enemy.
Somebody just shoot him!
Man, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
I missed what that text said there about pressing X or square.
Almost done here. You?
We're We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on.
I'm not sure if there's like a lock-on button or if it's just like purely you have to turn the camera in manually. I mean, I don't think Arkham had a lock-on system either. Probably didn't really need it.
Okay, Yuri, all done. What's happening? Yuri? Yuri! I knew Fisk wouldn't go quietly.
So it certainly is a way to start off the game. It's been very bombastic so far, which is probably the best way to start a Spider-Man or like action movie or action hero style thing. Like, to reiterate, I'm playing on the standard PS4. I don't have a PS4 Pro, so this actually looks really fucking good for PS4 standard.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Yes! He's the day, Willie! Heads up! Hey, where you going? Ed! I'll clear a path. Follow me!
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
Oh yeah, I've got the whip slinging thing. Right, okay. Increase your combo count to do focus faster.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy. Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
I keep forgetting I've got a dodge button as well.
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Not a chance in hell, buddy.
I'm about to die. In the tutorial section, no less.
Bring him down already. Dump him in the
Yeah. His arm. Fucking hell.
Clear path. Follow me. Get out of
Well, that was a big whoops. Right, so when that little line appears, I can do that. Right, I get it.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
Also, I didn't catch that part there about launching them for an air attack to get more
Confidence boost, guys.
focus, so that will help.
Get him! Somebody shoot
Yeah, that's going to help immensely.
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Holland.
Okay, I thought I whip slinged there, but never mind. Am I really this bad? Or am I not doing something right? Probably the latter. So yeah, how about you guys today? Oh, you can zoom in and out.
Clear path. Follow me.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. We got this.
Why am I not? There we go.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do
L and
not got this,
LR.
buddy.
Sorry, L1 and R1 to throw.
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Right, that's actually useful.
I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Get ready for some pain. Take him down!
Fuck! Nice. If ever I was to fucking die, that would have been a good way to go out, so there you go. I can't believe I'm dying this easily at the start. I mean, I'm fighting against guys with guns and all that, but I was kind of hoping I wouldn't die so easily, let alone 3 times.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not.
I think I was trying to launch somebody in the air there and someone shot me at the same time, so I just went flying and ragdolled at the same time. So they say build focus. How do you do focus? Because I haven't actually seen the prompt for that. Maybe dodging is probably the best way to dodge these bullets. Which I should have realised in the first place, but I guess I'm just learning. There we go. Spidey sense was indeed tingling that time. Oh, right, that's the police. Nope. Use your focus to heal. Right. Nice.
Down, down, down!
Gotta take those shooters out.
Eat this guy. This'll shut your mouth.
Right, yeah, you can time those gunshot dodges. You wait about a second after you see that line, then you press the dodge button, and then it just like zips to the person.
Come on, come on!
I didn't really think to dodge gunfire, I thought dodging was for melee
Take the stairs!
attacks.
I prefer a more direct approach.
Even though the game literally just told me like a couple minutes ago that I could dodge gunshots, I didn't really take it in.
Spider-Man, status.
Heading to the upper floors and hoping nobody turns on the elevators.
Our choppers are taking fire. Looks like Fisk has armed men on every floor.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Not yet. We just picked up chatter. They're wiping all their data servers. We need that evidence if we want to put him away for good.
Okay, server room it is.
You know, Spider-Man 2 on GameCube was one of those...
Better answer.
Sorry, I don't like
hi,
interrupting dialogue.
What is all that noise?
Watching a superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Well, okay. Love you.
Love you too.
What's all that noise? I'm just watching superhero movies. Well, he's dead.
Hold him so he can't jump around!
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Back in! Bring him down already! I'll shut your mouth!
Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. Jesus Christ. I love that you can just knock people right off like that. That's very satisfying, just seeing their ragdolling bodies fall.
There's no evidence left.
Like, 'cause I think in older Spider-Man games, you couldn't actually knock people off of, like, buildings or relatively high places. At least as far as I could recall, you couldn't do that. Like, there was, like, invisible barriers. So that's kind of fun just to see them fall. Like, yeah, they're dead, but then again, it's kind of their fault for engaging in a bank robbery with fucking guns. Like, they kind of had it coming. R3 to scan for enemies.
Sneaky way in.
Right.
There we go. Huh. It's like my own private ventrance. Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
So yeah, Spider-Man 2 is one of those games that I thought about streaming, but this game may end up being so good that I probably wouldn't have to stream that one.
You're so cute when they're oblivious.
How's it coming? Halfway there. Need another minute or two. Think the cops know where we are? Don't worry.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
Don't let him near the console!
Full deletion imminent.
Oh,
Stall him! The system's still purging!
I thought the IT guys in my last job were rude.
Not now!
fuck! I tried to heal there. I was waiting for my focus to fill so that I could use the healing thing. Like, you saw the prompt appear on screen, but then I got punched.
Is this tech support? I forgot my password.
Spider-Man! Don't let him
It's
near the
Spider-Man!
console. Hold him back!
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
I thought the IT guys in my last job were rude.
So I've died how many times? 4 times now in the intro / tutorial.
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
I mean, I'm still probably doing better than DSP, but still. Kinda don't want to die that often in the tutorial section, but at least I'm learning.
Let's see just how good their security is. Aw, you guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
Hiding so.
Oh, there's Kingpin.
Here for you.
Says the guy frantically erasing his search history.
After all these years, you're still just an ignorant child.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
Damn you. Get that door down now! Get past him. Destroy everything.
Oh, hold the button, right.
Look around you. I did this. What have you ever done, lad?
Well, there was that time I took down a pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
Without me, the
Shit.
scum I kept in check will run rampant, and it'll be your
Wouldn't that be funny if in the middle of Kingpin's speech he's like, oh, he's dead. Guess I won't bother exposing information to you then.
Look around you. I did this.
Suppose I'll
What have
just
you ever done, lad?
do that then, since there's an abundance of enemies here. It's a good crowd control technique.
The scum I kept in check will run rampant, and it'll be your fault.
Been a long, tough road, Fisk. Almost sad to see it end.
Mere prelude.
We'll get ready for the main event. Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fisk could have the whole place wired. I'm sending in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
Kill him, or the boss will kill us!
Kill him or the boss will kill us. What makes you think that I'm not going to kill you first? I just need to position you just right so I can knock you off.
It's clear! Move up!
Hey guys, I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan? Sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Somebody!
Everyone clear out! Evacuate the building! Those people need a way.
I heard more people back that way.
I'll find them.
I'm quite impressed with the visuals in this game so far, actually. Like, it looks pretty good. And again, this is on, like, the vanilla PS4, like I said.
I'll lift it. When you're free, get out fast. If you can walk, help the injured. Got it? Okay, Willie. Coming your way.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better. Our choppers took a beating. We just had to ground our last one. If Fisk calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was. Damn. Yuri, get EMTs up here, fast!
We're trying.
Well,
Incoming!
yeah, let's see you try to file that fucking thing now.
That's enough out of you. More rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
Yeah, what the fuck do you think this is, Fortnite? Oh shit. Okay, that's bad.
What? Is it National Rocket Day or something?
I tried to heal myself there, that was a bad move. Whoa, what the fuck? Did you see the way that that fucking rocket launcher gravitated back into his hands? That was bizarre. Like, he dropped it there, and then he stood back up, and then the rocket launcher, like, flew back into his hands because he wasn't quite dead yet. Oh, right, I'm supposed to go to the waypoint. I thought I was supposed to go over there for some reason.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
Oops. Oh man, I'm not supposed to go out the window? Or... oh, right. I thought that was open there. Oh. Well, I feel like a dumbass.
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody.
How'd you like that, Spider-Man? I'll teach you something. That's just wrong.
Okay, room is clear. Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead.
Where is the focus
Okay.
bar? Because I don't actually know where that is. Oh, right, I see where it is. So it's cool you don't need to fully fill up the focus bar to use it. You can use like the small increment you've got if you just want to heal a little
You guys
bit.
all right?
We were just about to call for backup.
I think I'm it.
Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Heads up, boss.
So you guys were in bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head.
Take him out!
So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
Nope. Should have launched him there. There we go.
Hey Yuri, looks like some of your guys were on Fisk's payroll. Good news is, they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down, now.
With pleasure.
Okay, apparently L2 is like a slow motion thing. Didn't know you could do that. I guess the game didn't tell me, or I must have missed it. But yeah, I really hope the microphone sounds better as a result of my repositioning. I think it's for the better that I do it like this.
Writing
Maybe.
your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long. I'm surprised you made it this far. But your foolishness ends now.
Yeah, that's Kingpin.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this insolence.
Like I said, I don't know about every...
You shouldn't have.
I don't know about every Spider-Man villain, but I know some of them.
It's reloaded. Okay, now. Now's my chance.
Why am I pressing the wrong button? There we go. There we go.
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
It's your best shot.
You'll die as uselessly as you live!
Take your best
Oh,
shot.
jeez.
That gave me an opening.
I'm ending!
You asked for it.
Nope. Yeah, this guy's no joke with the power. I didn't know he was this strong.
Something I said. You're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying! You are everything that's wrong with this city!
I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men!
Surround it! Everyone engage!
You fools! Afraid to fight, so fight!
Oh, shit.
You still haven't learned.
Tried to dodge away there and I got blocked by that debris.
Everyone engage!
Hire some annoyance!
Hang in there. We'll be over.
Yeah, I should probably restrain him first before I focus on the other guys. Really?
You still haven't learned.
Would this still count as the tutorial section, or was that like the first half of this bank area? Because I've died so many times now.
Everyone engage! Flank him!
I spammed the dodge button there like 5 times. I was in the canned animation, so I couldn't really.
Get ready for some pain!
All these years,
Oh my
still
god.
haven't learned.
Yeah, the first half was probably the tutorial. There's always that expectation that the entire level is a tutorial, but it's not really, I guess. Still, I am doing worse than I thought. Right, that's one down. As soon as I get these 4 guys, it'll be easier.
You're out of your depth, boy!
Yeah. Fuck!
And you still haven't learned.
I tried to restrain him so I could take care of the last guy. I don't know if there's a lock-on mechanism so I could like focus on him for a minute so I can shoot those webs. At the start I can restrain him because I'm like facing him immediately. I should pay attention to my spider sense as well. I tried to do the object throwing thing. I was a little bit too slow there. Maybe I should get him to throw shit at me so I can throw it back. Yeah, there we go. Fuck! 3 attacks in a row. Also, that's a nice position of death. Damn it.
Everyone engage.
I've lost count of how many times I've died in the bank. Like, we haven't even truly began the game yet, and I'm doing so bad.
You're losing, Willie.
I haven't even started trying!
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Get him to punch his own minions. Fuck. There.
And you still haven't learned.
The voice of Kingpin sounds familiar. I really can't place it. I'm not sure who that is.
Everyone engage.
Hang on a second. Just checking something. Yeah, sorry, someone was pinging me about something there. I generally don't pay attention to messages, but they did say that it was important. It's nothing that's going to make me stop streaming, it's just a little thing that I need to do after I'm done streaming, that's all. I could probably do it before I start Pokemon Black, because I think I'm going to take like a 5-minute break after I do the demo of Mega Man 11, which by the way came out yesterday. I'm guessing that it was supposed to happen during the Nintendo Direct that got delayed. Okay, that was me being greedy. Wrong button. Right, now I can focus on this bastard. Really? I pressed the L1 and R1 buttons there, but I didn't press it fast enough apparently. Oh my god! What even?
Everyone engage!
Yeah, welcome to the worst fucking playthrough of Spider-Man ever. I really need to get my combat game on because it's just not happening. This isn't even the hardest difficulty, this is like the medium difficulty. Nope.
Charge him now!
There we go. Pick up that brick. Pick up the brick. No. Pick up the brick. You know you want to. Or you could just fucking break it with your feet, okay? I was anticipating, I still pressed it too slow. I should have some distance between me and him when he does that, so I have plenty of time to react in that window. Okay. Also, I just realised that my web slinging, the web shooter, has a limitation. Like, it's got a cooldown. Oh fuck. Right, I guess we did it. You know, I'm glad the game doesn't punish you for pressing the buttons as soon as they appear on the screen, because I did that like twice. There we go.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
Well, that was quite an action-packed start to the game. I'm loving it so far. I wish I wasn't so shitty with the combat, but still. First impressions are strong with this one. Can't wait to start going about the city and doing dumb shit between missions, because that's like
Finally off to Rikers,
what makes these games great.
I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiot! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
The Kingpin is heading to prison. End of an era. I feel like I should celebrate. Maybe take a vacation.
I'm guessing this game has like a skill tree thing. Yeah, it says it right there. Looks like there's a lot of cool stuff here. Oh, that looks fun. Just as your spider sense turns blue to counter enemies, generates bonus focus. You know, I would go for the cool attacks, but this might actually be useful if I want to get more focus for healing purposes, because you've seen me die how many times now? 8 times it feels like. I'm estimating 8. So yeah, press the circle just as it turned to blue. Yeah, let's go for that then. Oh. You have to hold the button to purchase.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
Let's see if I can get
Doc's
there.
enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Look at the detail on this. Hang on, I want to see if I can get the camera just right so I can see. Okay, that's a lot of impressive detail actually. Like, look at the. I don't know if you can. I don't think the stream can see this, but hopefully the recording can pick this up. The texturing on the fabric looks pretty cool. I can see the not the individual fabric lines, but it's like you can see like the texturing of it. It's really nice. Don't mean to sound like a graphics whore, but I'm kind of surprised it looks like. I didn't think it was going to look like shite on the vanilla PS4, but I'm kind of surprised it looks this good. Obviously, it'll look better on a Pro PS4. You could probably do this in 4K. Oh, nice! You can dive, right? Do we have a map screen? Let's see. Can I zoom out? Yes. So we're in... This is... Fuck, what's this island called? Is that Staten Island? And I'm guessing... No, wait, is this... I'm not actually really sure. I don't live in America, so I don't really know about America geographics, but... Is this like Staten Island or New York? Not sure if anyone actually knows that. Let's go up a really tall skyscraper and see if we can look around the world from here. We'll go back to doing the story in a minute. I do wonder if this game has collectibles like Spider-Man 2, because there was like a bunch of collectibles and hidden goodies that you could find on roofs. And I think there was like some like scans of like old comic books that you could pick up and read, which was kind of cool. Again, fitting with the theme of like a comic book hero. I think that might be the Empire State Building right there. Yeah, I think this is New York actually, possibly, or Manhattan? Question mark. I apologize if I'm upsetting anyone from New York who knows the place like the back of their hands. But I'm going to assume that building over there is the Empire State Building. It looks like it because of the shape, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's go over there. I'm not sure why it's telling me to still dive. I can dive, fine. Unless I need to keep diving. Alright. I didn't dive in the first place. I pressed the wrong button. Spider-Man, Spider-Man can run up buildings because he can. You know, I never really understood this aspect of like Spider-Man's moveset, but it's a good way to like get around quickly. Oh. Shit. Yeah. Just run up. Okay, we can run up this, cool. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I was trying to like zip to it. Wait, why can't I... Oh, why can't I zip to that? Like, you know how, like, zip lining? I'm trying to zip line to the very top. Can I attach that? I'm asking the chat like they know, but I'm being kind of rhetorical. I can see the mark for it. Oops. See, I'm trying to perch myself at the very tippy top of the building. Holy shit, look at the fucking detail of the city from this height. This, along with the orchestral score accompanying it, kind of has a little bit of that magic that I remember from Spider-Man 2, but even more so. Right, let's actually go. And I don't know how to get to that very tippy top there, but we can do that later. I don't want half of this session to be just me like gawking at the graphics. I mean, I'm technically looking at the graphics all the time, but I don't want to be like, check this out, this is great! This is the best looking game ever! But in all seriousness, I'm quite happy with how this looks. Like, I had concerns because people were saying that the launch version of the game looked a little bit, well not shitty, but it looked downgraded compared to the E3 demo they shown this year. Or was it last year? I don't remember, but even if the graphics have been toned down very slightly, because sometimes that does happen in development, like they work with better hardware and then they show the game in the best possible light, it still looks phenomenally good. On vanilla PS4 no less. Where's the marker? Ah, here it is. I'll have to figure out how to, like, cling onto the very top of that, because I tried pressing the 2 trigger buttons to, like, zip to it, it didn't work.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Dr. Octagonopus.
You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon. It's fine, Parker. I invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power damper. Oh, man. Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on! Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the next phase.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
was a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong. Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Oh, that's cool, I can control that. Can't really do much with it. Guess it's just there for show.
What's wrong with you? Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Oh, right. Hang on a second. Right. I thought I was supposed to rotate just the existing pieces. I'm supposed to place new pieces down. Right, turn that there. Very simple. Oh, right. Remove. Right, there we go. I keep forgetting. Oh, hang on, I think I've just lost connection. Right, let me just fix that real quick. Lost connection to the stream, that's good. Right, sorry about that. I just realised that my connection just died on me there, which unfortunately happens sometimes. And I had to restream there, because when the connection cuts off, I need to do that in order for it to work again. So let me know if the stream is... Yeah, stream is back on. Right, good. I'm assuming you didn't miss much there. I was just doing the circuit puzzle. So I'll just finish that up real quick.
Got it.
Yes, I am invincible!
Okay, need to reroute servo control.
Oh, right, hang on. That's not going to work. Simple puzzles. So yeah, I'm assuming it's on for everybody by now. It should be on Twitch as well, if anyone's still watching there. It's always fun when you're streaming and your internet just dies like that for no reason. Right, we're all good.
Now
one more.
rebalance the voltage.
You must meet the charge requirements. Some circuit pieces provide a positive or negative charge. Target volt. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right. I get it. Then remove that, then put that there. And this should make 3, I think. No? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right, okay. Look at me failing at math. Right, okay. The most fucking mundane task and I still fuck up. I swear I know how to math. There we go.
Let's see if that worked. Good as new.
Cool.
Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
I want that pizza. Yeah, check out them pizza graphics. Swilco? I wonder what that's supposed to be.
Love the coffee at work. God bless that grant money.
Is there a way to go into first person, I wonder? Nope, that's not the button I meant to press. Photo mode. Oh shit. Oh, okay, this is cool. So we can take pictures in the middle of the game, kind of like Mario Odyssey's, like photo mode. I think I might just I found the thumbnail there. How do I hide the, let's see, hide UI? Okay, that's perfect. This is even better than first person mode because we can actually look at the details of all the stuff here. Like, look at this. How do I move up? Camera type free, orbit. So you can take selfies as well. Of course you can. I mean, this is Peter Parker we're talking about. Of course he would take selfies. Trying to see if I can get any closer to this pizza. There we go, there's the money shot. How do I take a picture? More importantly, how many pictures can you take? That's the real question here. Where is the button to take a picture? I don't see the button for it. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I pressed the wrong button. There's like invisible barriers here, and I tried to get like as close as I can to the pizza, and I can't get as close to it as I did before. Guess this is the next best shot. I don't know how to take a picture though. Doesn't seem to tell you that. Unless you're supposed to use like the PS4 share button. I mean, I guess I could just do that instead. Let's see, what button is it to save a screenshot? Triangle. Yeah, I guess I could just do that. Right. Let's see if there's any little optional flavor text or dialogue before we interact with an important thing. I'm assuming that's the important thing, so... Oh no, that's the important thing because of the waypoint.
We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work.
Work on circuit projects. Earn XP and other rewards for completing projects. More circuit projects will unlock as you progress throughout the game. Okay. Did we do this one, or is this like a new one?
Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity.
We'll do one more of these then, and then we'll do more of these later.
Nice. Super smooth response. see if we can tune the prosthetic's grip force.
Nope. Simple enough.
That's better. Should avoid bone-crushing handshakes at least.
Apparently there's only 10 of them. Maybe there's like more as you go on. But these ones are all locked for now. Is that enough to level up? Nope. Not quite yet. Yeah, Pizza
Doc was testing
Pac-Man.
new contact material for the prosthetic.
Use fragments of the unknown substance and try to match up with the absorption lines in the spectrum. Okay. Oh, I see. Right, okay, yeah, you're supposed to match the shapes. Then this goes here. And then that goes there. When I read the description of it, I thought it was going to be a lot more complicated than it actually was. It's just
Strong,
fit
but
shapes.
there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials. All right, I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
Let me just see
We've
if there's
got
anything
samples
else.
of every type of prosthetic in existence.
What is this little thing? Oh, it's like a scale. What button did I press to go into photo mode? Oh wait, it's here. Right. How cool would it be if there's like an Easter egg written somewhere here for like the people who keep a close eye on things like that? I'm not going to read all that. I just want to see the details. Again, being a bit of a graphics whore today. Let me just have this one thing where I just enjoy the graphics and stuff, because I don't often do that with my streams. Because I knew this game looked good, but I'm quite impressed with the visual fidelity. But yeah, I'm going to try not doing that so much now. Like, my first impressions have more than overstated that, I guess, at this point. See, I want to do that. I want to, like, land on top of something. I was trying to do that with that building back there.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steam company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
Just hanging around. Not the best shot because I can't really see the details as much with the sun in the background. Wait, sticker mode? Hang on a second. What button is sticker mode? Sorry, let me check the PS4 controller because I keep forgetting which one is square. Oh fuck. Fucking hell, you can put, like, social media stickers on top of this? What? Maybe this is the thumbnail? Who knows? I guess I'll figure that out when I look back at the footage later to make the rendered version of this. Well, it's lost forever.
Huh. Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
Right, maybe this is a better... Ah, yeah, look at that. I know I said I was going to stop that, but look at the fine details. I don't know if I can move a bit slower when I turn the camera around like this, because I want to get a little bit closer without the model disappearing. Damn it, there we go. That doesn't look too bad, actually. It says all save changes will be lost. Can you actually save a picture in-game? Because I don't see the option for that. I'm assuming it's just screen sharing. Because I don't actually see a take a picture. Oh, right. You can turn your character model off if you want to take a picture of something behind him. That's a nice touch. Oh, that's cool. I think you can do this kind of shit in Mario Odyssey where you can tilt the perspective a little bit. Just to get a more cinematic shot. Cinematic with all caps and like spaces between each letter. Right, last picture for now.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle.
Hey, plug the book.
And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah. I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me. Someday.
I love the fact that in this game he has a podcast, and also the fact that this is basically the modern day, like real life modern day with like tablets and I mean, there was always like high tech, like fictional high tech, but you know what I mean, like tablets, podcasts, internet, and yet Jamerson or whatever his name was, I forgot how you pronounce that, still fucking looks like he came straight out of the 60s. Like, that's fucking hilarious to me. Let me turn the volume back down. I turned it up for that podcast because I wanted to listen to that. It's like when you listen to the radio stations in Grand Theft Auto, that's like just auditory gold. Wouldn't it be cool if they just went all out with that podcast idea and just made like an entire, let's say like 3 to 4 hour podcast thing that like just loops back and you could just listen to it at any point? Well, not so much a podcast, I mean like a radio station, but... You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he did end up having like a radio show between the original version of Spider-Man and now. But now you've got to keep up with the times, I guess. Even if you don't look like you're keeping up with the times, like he still, like I said, looks like he's from the 60s, but... How do you pronounce his name again? Jameson? I keep getting my tongue twisted on that. Someone give me the full name on the chat so I can read it out. So yeah, let's head to the next destination. I'll do some side stuff after this next mission. I'm assuming the game wants me to progress a little bit into the story first before it starts opening up all the, like, points of interest on the map. Because I haven't really seen any points of interest yet, like actual missions that you can do off the beaten path. So I was just checking something there. Right, never mind. J. Jonah Johnson. What a fucking weird name.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit?
J. Jonah Jameson. Right, okay.
No ball this year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Till an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me. Let's take a look at this tower. Input bands have been shifted. Subtle.
Oh, this is exactly like Arkham. If you've never played Batman Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, that's exactly like
We
that.
just had a tower come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Okay, so that's how you get your minimap and find these side missions. So it's kind of like, and I hate to compare it to this because it's kind of a meme, and it's, I don't mean to throw shade to this game or anything, because I don't, but it's kind of like Ubisoft Towers, in which they design games purposely, like in open world games, that you have to, like, towers you have to climb to find all the
Pretty sure
side
these guys
stuff.
didn't forget their keys.
In this game, no, it's not as bad because you can go pretty much anywhere with your web slinging abilities.
Yeah, what do we do? Everybody rush!
Well, at least these guys don't have fucking guns. Or a 300-pound guy that just fucking charges you whenever he damn well pleases. Oh, hang on a second. Manhole? I'm gonna use that. Yeah, some people have to be launched. Like this guy right here.
How are we supposed to fight him up there, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the finisher. Right, that uses up your full focus bar, I think, if you use the finisher. I mean, it's insta-kill, but that's a lot to use up.
Thanks for that. Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
Spider Cop, Spider Cop. Does whatever. I don't know how to rhyme with cop. Right, this way. J. Jonah Jameson. J. Jonah Jameson. I need to remember that name, because that's one of those names that I don't really mentally remember when I know the face, I know the character, the guy that runs the newspaper thing.
Yep, she's the one.
But I keep fucking forgetting his name just because it's such a weird name.
Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Don't touch me!
Get away from her!
I think it's the extra J more than anything in the alliteration that throws me off. I think that's the thing. I like the physics there on that dust bin or whatever you call it. Nice. Yeah, I think if you stick them to the wall, they're dead. Or technically, they're no longer fightable.
She's dead.
Let me go!
Right. Wouldn't want to fuck that up first try. Could you imagine? Like, I've died like 10 times, but could you imagine if I fucked that up the first try? That would be awkward.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
Spider Guy? Spider Guy. He really enjoys a little bit of stir fry. I can't fucking improvise to save my life.
Spider Cop spies his destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No! Of course not! The Chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
You know, you could probably see Spider-Man blushing, Peter Parker blushing, had it not been for him wearing a red mask. From getting caught for narrating himself. You know what the weird thing about streaming is, actually, and I've thought about this before. Technically, I'm sort of talking to myself, really, because there's no one in this room but me. I mean, yeah, you guys are listening, but when you really think about it, I'm just, like, talking to an inanimate object. But then again, I guess that's the same for, like, radio and television. Like, you're just speaking to something that's not actually a person, but it does go to a person or people. So it's a weird thing to think about, but that's something that I've sometimes occasionally had thoughts about, where it's like, yeah, that's kind of weird when you put it that way. I like the automatic parkouring, that's a nice touch. Because it'd be kind of awkward to like just manually jump over some smaller obstacles when you can just do that. I know the waypoint is over there, but I want to see what's on this building, if anything. I really do hope this game has, like, collectibles because that would be nice. Like, I don't really focus too much on collecting in Spider-Man 2, at least not from what I recall, but it's a nice incentive to explore the worlds, or explore the city. At least it's not Spider-Pig, yeah. Like I said, I wish I could play... See, I could maybe do that, I could maybe like play the Spider-Man theme, like from the 60s cartoon, but I really don't know if that's like... See, when you play copyrighted music, one of two things will happen. Either it will put ad revenue, or ads on your video for ad revenue for the company who claims the music, which... As someone who streams Nintendo stuff, that's like the norm for me, and I don't mind that too much because I don't really stream for ad revenue, I stream for fun. But in other cases, and this doesn't happen too often, but I'm always worried that this is the case, sometimes companies will not only claim your content, but they will block the video either in a country or a few countries or worldwide. And in the case with Pokemon Black, they blocked my entire stream VOD on YouTube because of the intro to the game. And I'm going to bring that up again in more detail when we get to Pokemon Black in the next hour or so. Because after that happened, I tried to fix it, like by editing that part for like the YouTube version. And it was being really awkward to the point where I was just like, fuck it, it's not even worth editing this down to make it viewable, kind of. I'm just going to completely remove that part. Right, let's go to the mission then, because I don't see any collectibles so far. I guess they don't appear till later, maybe. Maybe doing these radio tower things is what gets you the collectibles to show up, as well as the thugs in the missions.
I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
There we go. It does have collectibles, right? That's cool. I'm guessing we're still kind of like at the point of the game where a lot of the stuff doesn't open up to you just yet until you do just enough stuff.
Score! Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that?
Yeah, don't mind me, just running along the motorway, or the highway, or whatever you guys in America call it. I can do what the fuck I want, I'm Spider-Man. Ain't nobody gonna fucking stop me. I think I still own my copy of Spider-Man on GameCube, but I haven't played it in years. Like I said, I did think about doing a stream of that, but I might not have to now. Because this looks like the true sequel to Spider-Man 2 that people have been wanting for years. Like Spider-Man 3, I've not played it, but the general consensus is that one is not as good by a wide margin. Oh, right, the mission's over there. Should be paying attention to the mini-map so I can home in on the right spot.
Oh, wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
Yeah, that must be one of the collectibles then. Backpack tokens, which you can use to craft better gear. Cool. Oh yeah, there's quite a few there. So tell me, is this New York or is this Staten Island or is this Manhattan? Because I'm not actually sure.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
Part man, part spider, part man bear pig. I'm super serial. Oh yeah, the new season of South Park starts later this month, I think. Like in a couple weeks. I will probably be talking about the episodes as they air, because I do love South Park, and the last couple seasons, like I've said before, didn't really do that much for me. The most recent season was okay, but it kind of felt like it was trying to fix some of the issues with the season prior. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to season 22. Are we at now? I do hope they go back to basics with that show. Like, I think that's what it's best at. You're leaving the mission? Oh, right. I wasn't paying attention there. Spider Cop's not doing his spider job. Let me go get that backpack token up there. See, I can stand on that, no problem. There we go.
Open the safe! Do it!
Hey, fellas.
Ah! Spider-Man! Shoot him!
Nope.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
You're gonna regret this, spider freak!
Can I fucking throw this car? Oh, just the car door.
I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
Hang on a second, I'm waiting for this guy behind me to emote. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm waiting for him to emote. Like, do something. Like, do a fucking Fortnite dance? I don't know. I'm trying to get a photo of us. They're not doing anything now. Like, he was doing stuff there a minute ago, he was calling someone and he fucking threw his arms up, but now he's not doing anything. Okay then, well, I guess I'll just leave you with the body of the crook. What about one of you guys? Can you guys do something expressive that I can take a selfie with? Okay, that might actually be good enough. She's not even looking. I mean, I could probably get a better picture later, but we'll just do that for now. If you pick a selfie, they'll smile. Guess that's a nice touch. Oops. There we go. Yeah, when I saw the L1R1 prompt, I thought you could like lift up the entire car and then just throw it at someone, but no, it's just the doors.
Watch it.
There's no way you're really Spider-Man, right?
Right, let's see. Photo mode. Can I do this over the other shoulder? Oh, that's cool. It can change the eye intensity. I don't know what that's doing actually.
Almost got me there. Hey, turn this way.
Oh my god, it looks so fucking... He looks so depressed. What the hell? Right, well, I need to take a picture of this then. Either that or he's just looking at my hand, but either way, he looks very... And we've got something in the background there that says drugs. I know it's a pharmaceutical, but it's kind of funny that the word drugs is just like sticking out the top of the picture. I don't know if you can tell I'm having fun with this a little too much. Alright, let's move on then. I'm so glad there's a photo mode in this game. I didn't know you could take pictures individually. I thought you could only like go in first person mode at best, but nope, you can move the camera around and have fun with it. I always appreciate when games do that kind of shit, like Mario Odyssey. I remember messing around with that game's picture modes. You can get some fun stuff with that. Uncharted, Assassin's Creed Origins, and God of War all have pretty good photo modes. When you say God of War, I'm assuming you mean the new one. I've not played that one.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. Tools I need for suit repair at the lab. I wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day.
You know, speaking of chest hairs, why don't we, before he fixes that, why don't we get a look at the details? I mean, this is like the only chance we can. Oh yeah, check that detail out. You can see the scars and everything. Oh, that's cool. Like, you see the way the fabric's kind of like holding itself together, just barely, like that thread there. But yeah, see the fabric detail. I wonder if I'm pissing anyone off by gawking at the graphics and not playing the game.
Doctor,
But there you go.
how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Welcome back, Zachary. Yeah, that's the thing about reboots that kind of annoys me just a little bit. Well, it's not really so much annoying me, it's just kind of an inconvenience. That reboots of a game series are just the title of like the first game. I mean, this game kind of does that as well, but I think the official title is Marvel Spider-Man. Even though my stream title just says Spider-Man, because that's what you would casually say, I guess. I guess the next time I stream this, I'll just rename that to Marvel Spider-Man. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of reboots that do that kind of thing, where they just name the reboot after the original game. Like, if you want to reboot something, at least put a subtitle or something on it so we know it's a different game, title-wise. It's just a minor thing. It's something that I'm sure I'm not the only person that it bothers. But there's a reason everyone calls Sonic 06 Sonic 06, because nobody wants to call it Sonic the Hedgehog, because that's the Genesis game. And it kind of gives that game a bad name. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and actually do shit for once. I think I'll play this for like maybe another half an hour and then we'll go into the demo of Mega Man.
Time to sneak in some spider work.
Spider work, spider work. You guys finish that one for me.
Better about organizing our workspace. Parker, Dr. Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course. It's you.
I don't know what you're...
Oh, come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you'd told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
This is also separate from the recent Spider-Man Homecoming and Avengers movies. Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't really related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I still haven't watched Spider-Man Homecoming, I really should. I think it's on demand on my TV box thing, so maybe I'll check that out.
Doc fires me.
The only Spider-Man movie I've seen of the last few years was The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I kind of enjoyed it when I first watched it, but it's not like the best movie.
Peter, the revelation of your second job
It's
as
kind of
Spider-Man
dumb.
suit crafter, is that the right term? Is a reminder of the good man and partner you are. No matter how hard you work, you still find time to help others. I hope you don't mind, but I noticed the suit was a bit damaged, and I took the liberty of sketching up some of my own improvements. Attached are a few ideas I had on how you could enhance his suit and help protect Spider-Man, who does so much for this city. Looking forward to the incredible work that we're doing and changing the world together. Your partner and friend, Otto.
White spider, huh?
Complete side missions and citywide activities to earn tokens. Codex to craft the advanced suit. There we go. There's the iconic logo there. Not sure what that would do functionally, but there is.
That should do it.
I do like the design of this suit.
Coming through. Hello, New York.
How could you get a good look at his suit when he's moving by at like 100 miles per hour? Speaking of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, though, that orchestral score just reminds me of stuff like that, I guess.
Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a reboot. It's a self-contained reboot, so there's a good chance that Dr. Octopus, I mean, the Doctor will become Dr. Octopus. I mean, that's kind of like what you would expect. Maybe they'll go a different direction. I really don't know. If anyone does know, please no spoilers. I don't really feel I have to say that, but just in case. Because I have had people spoil things for me in the past, like just blurting stuff out. I know the guys, like I know D and MSP wouldn't spoil this even if they did know. But
my loyal listeners,
I don't know who else is watching.
They call themselves, though never quite understood why. Will remember my warnings about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. Well, it's not operating. Why, you ask? Because someone came to their senses and realized they'd be violating civil liberties? Wrong! Because those incompetent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars got wasted, and there's nothing to show for it. Which is about as close as you get to a happy ending in the real world, kids.
Just wanted to listen to that little podcast thing there. Yeah, if I adjust the volume, it's just so that I can hear it better. And you guys can hear it better, I guess. I'm gonna de-scramble these towers real quick.
10-4 will notify them once we're on scene and have the lanes cleared.
J. James Jameson, that's the full name, isn't it? I do like that on top of getting skill points to do the skill tree thing, you also get like you gradually get like certain skills as you level up. So see, that's the one thing about skill trees that I don't like. It's just the fact that it gives you choices, and sometimes you're not sure, do I do this or do I do that? But you also get like bonuses as well, like increased speed, better HP, like more HP. So at least it gives you a sense of growth as well as choosing how you want to make your character grow even further. So that's pretty cool.
1031, break-in in progress. Location is Hudson Town.
Oh wait, there's a backpack back here. It's up here. J. Jonah Jameson. Right, so it's not J. James Jameson. Jameson? Yeah. God, that I really need to hammer that name into my brain. I thought that said porn flower there for a second. Like, you know how when people misspell porn? P-R-O-N.
Nearby units advised. Witnesses called in a mugging. Officers needed in Tenderloin. Please copy.
Oh. Right, I see a thug.
Gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of Big Pharma, especially back alley Big Pharma.
There we go. Completed the 3 bonus objectives. Or 2, sorry.
Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No. I called you guys a ride. It'll be the one with the flashing red and blue lights.
Oh, frame drops. Very minor frame drops, but I did notice that dip there. That's like the only dip I've seen thus far, so I'm not really going to... I'm not going to be like, oh, this game sucks because it did that for like just a couple seconds. It would only be really annoying if it was like super consistent, like it kept doing that, but it was only that one moment. I almost just fucking crashed into those 2 things there. Prams. What do you guys in America call prams? Like, I don't think prams is the term I'm looking for, but it's like the little things on wheels that you put a baby in. Baby carriage or something. Right, there's the 3rd tower. Let me just do this first and then we'll go to the objective. Right, that's all 3 towers for the Greenwich area. I see 2 backpacks in the immediate vicinity, so let me go do them. Oh.
Attention all units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Location is north of Houston. Over.
Yuri, I'm at a Fisk construction site, and there's a lot of guys here who aren't exactly constructing.
What are they doing?
I'm gonna go find out. Huh, just got a text from Doc. Looks like he attached an idea for a Spidey gadget. Man, does he ever stop inventing?
We can now craft the impact web. Powerful web blast that instantly webs up enemies. Nice.
Wow, this looks like it could work.
Let's see. need this. Should have brought my glasses.
Awesome. Doc would be proud.
Can't be Spider-Man. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, I know, but I remember when he was a punk kid and the boss used to hand him his ass on the regular.
I thought the boss killed him that one time.
Maybe he did. Lenny says there's more than one Spider-Man.
Bite your tongue. That's all we need. An army of Spider-Men.
You guys are new here.
Baby carriages or strollers. Yeah, I'm just gonna call them baby carriages. I only know that they're called baby carriages because of like that old saying, the one person and the other person sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, like that thing. Because that ends like that little... That's not really a song, more so a little rhyme. Let's see. It ends with baby carriage, I think, like that song. Or whatever. Oh shit, no! I didn't mean to jump off there like an idiot. I hope he didn't see me.
Anybody hear that? Nap time.
Huh? What was that noise? Yeah, they may be a little bit dim. Not quite Genome Soldier dumb, or dim, if I can talk and say words tonight, but they are a little bit on the... They're a little bit on the screw. The screws are kind of loose ends. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna start engaging.
You're gonna have a bad day.
We're gonna have a bad time.
Everyone down! Whoop his ass! Up left!
Get him! The boss wants Spider-Man's head!
You're done for! Knock in cover! Gone now!
Uh-oh. More of them.
Oh shit.
Spider-Man, turns
So that's a fun effect.
4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
I'm trying to wall these guys with the web. Fuck. I'm gonna suck for a bit because I'm trying to complete this bonus mission for extra experience. I'm trying to whip guys to a wall. Fuck. I was hoping that wasn't going to kill him. There we go, there's one.
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live!
Oh, that's cool. You can do that mid-air.
He can't take us all.
Oh, you don't think so? Right, okay then. Yeah, I've got to find out who's throwing those, because that's getting really annoying. Is it you? I wonder if you can knock guys off of the building. Let's try it. I'm so glad I upgraded that first. Yes! You can knock them off! Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. Right, okay. You can knock them off, but they don't actually die. But it's still cool you can knock them off buildings. Right, okay. Activate your suit power.
Dang, looks like they called their buddies.
Oh fuck.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
Never forget.
Well, that's the first time I've died in a while. I'm getting more used to the combat now. I lost count how many times I died during the first mission, like the intro part of the game. Do I have to do this all over again, or is it a checkpoint? Yep, you go down there. I guess the checkpoints because we've got shield guys already. There's one.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
Holy shit, how the fuck? Fucking MLG expert sniper shot, did you see that? Oh yeah, it says it right there, I'm on wave number 4. Fuck. Tried to stop him there before he would fire again. Oh, I can grab onto the bombs. Right, I have to do that the next time he tosses one. Come over here.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
I feel like I'm gonna hear that at least a few more times. There we go. Just want to make sure I get these missions, side missions, complete. Nice.
I'll get him for you. Open wide.
Damn it. They say whenever a sniper shot like that happens in the game, a 12-year-old rages and breaks their controller, screeching at a sound only audible by dogs. More or less. More or less. Nice. Somehow I didn't take damage from doing that, but I'll accept that.
You don't mess with the Kingpin. Get these slabs off me! Enough! Take cover!
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
How many times have I helped that now? Like 3 times.
Enough talk!
Yeah, he just automatically sticks to the wall. That's still cool though that you can knock them off buildings.
Oh, anyone want to surrender? No?
Smoke him!
Oh shit. I tried to build up focus there by dodging their attacks, but... Yep, that's biting me in the arse right now.
I can't punch him if he's in the air! Some superhero.
Pretty sure you would die from that height, yeah. I mean, I get it, Spider-Man doesn't want to kill people, like... It's not that I want the... It's not that I want the thugs to die, it's just satisfying to knock them off the building. That's all I really wanted. Because I don't think you could do that in the older games. I don't think they actually fall off buildings, they just like hit an invisible wall so you can't actually knock them off.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
There's one.
Here comes the pain. This'll wrap things up.
Fuck.
Get it!
You're supposed to dodge at the very last second to get more focus. I'm trying to get my focus up so I can do these finishers.
Not walking away from that!
Oh, anyone want to surrender? No?
Oh fuck. You know what? Screw that. Not worth. I don't want to die again, so forget it.
Kick his ass!
Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. I don't know how to... I don't know how to Spider-Man, apparently. Welcome to the stream, Neuro. Right, come over here, you. You, come over here. Did he just fucking shoot his own guy?
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
I always like the snarkiness of Peter Parker. I think that's what makes him such a relatable and endearing character. Like, yeah, he's a superhero, but he's also not above making fun of his competition while laying the smackdown. It's always fun to listen to. Even if you hear it 4 times like I have, it's still fun. Ah, shit. Oh, so you can do takedowns with the powered up suit, right, okay. So that's how you get up to 10, I guess.
Oh, anyone want to surrender? No?
Bring him down already.
Nice.
Bring him down already. You won't do that twice. Oh, sick and tired of you. So am I. Yeah, got it. Give him the boss. This will shut your mouth. I'll get him for you.
Yeah, I really need to focus on these fights. Where is that RPG coming from? Power suit ready. Right, it's behind me.
He's winding up. Get him.
Didn't quite complete that mission where I get 10 ending kills,
down,
but
Captain.
whatever.
Actually, web down.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work. Fisk has more construction sites throughout the city, vetting their fronts too. Keep an eye out, and report in if you see anything suspicious.
I guess part of the reason I fucked up was because I was trying to get those bonus missions. The one where you have to get 10 instant knockouts is a little bit more difficult. If it was 5 knockouts and not 10, it would be more manageable. So yeah, you can probably replay this if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. Social feed. Oh, it's this thing. I think The Amazing Spider-Man did something like this as well, actually. You can see like what people are saying about Spider-Man over social media. Welcome to welcome Changbot to the world. Just a little something I made for a class assignment. Free car wash, woot? Who says woot anymore?
I'm gonna find all of Fisk's construction sites. I should recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate. Using a depth-mapped post-process on photos of popular landmarks should do it. And I know just the one to start with.
Is there a face here that I can... In just a moment. Can't really get any specific face there. I mean, there's a... yeah. I mean, it kinda works. Sort of. There you go, that's my first... That's my first, like, real battle with, like, these guys, like, the wave battles.
Peter, good news. I think I smoothed things over with the grant committee. If Lance Corporal Texador's fitting tomorrow goes well, we should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc. We're back on track.
Provisionally, as long as our little incident escaped the mayor's attention. You'll be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Peter. Here's to a successful day.
Services is en route. 1182, any available units? 11...
Going to go for more of these little tower things. Have you got any new moves yet? I haven't used my skill points just yet. I'm stockpiling them so that I can figure out which ones to spend on in a little while. See, I like to, when it comes to games with skill trees, I like to make sure I stockpile some skill points instead of using like one every time I get one. At least that way, if I see something I really, really want and it's like 3 skill points away, down a certain skill tree ladder, I can be like, okay, I can use all 3 on this, and then get it immediately instead of working for it. See, that's kind of how I like to play with the skill tree system in games. I think I did that in Skyrim as well, actually.
Attention unit. Got a report of a mugging. Local officers.
I think that was the last game I played that had like a skill tree system. I mean, there was The Messenger as well, but that game didn't take that long to get all your skills in that game. Oh, there's the tower. It's on top of the police station.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's cool to know that the law doesn't mind me too much in this game. Even if the conglomerate media paints a different picture as me being like the menace. Jeffrey J. Jamerson. I don't remember his name, I'm just making up names now. Jamerson J. Jeffrey Jacob the Third, Esquire. I'm gonna go for that radio tower over there first, and then we'll go to the next mission. There's also a cutscene over there. Or is that a thug fight? You know, I was kind of hoping, maybe it'll appear at some point, but I was kind of hoping for narration from Stan Lee. Because that's something I remember from some of the other Spider-Man games I played. I think Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions had that, like, it had the Stan Lee narration in it. I'm not sure how many people here have played Shattered Dimensions. I streamed that like 2 years ago. Pretty fun game, even though it's like a lot more linear. In that game you like play 4 different versions of Spider-Man from like different alternate universes, like the Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man 2099 I think one of them was called, the one from the future. Where's the tower? Wait, is this the tower? Oh.
Backup requested near Trinity. Over.
Okay, this is a much taller tower than the others. No wonder I didn't notice. There we go. Financial district has been completely covered. Now we can see all the points of interest. I also saw a backpack down here. I don't know if you can actually die from fall damage in this game. It doesn't seem like you take any damage.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem! Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Oh, these are going to be fun listening to as we play the game. It seems like that's going to be a running thing where they'll just do podcasts like every now and then.
We have a possible kidnapping. Incident is active in Park City. Over.
Right, I guess I'll go to the... I'll do the thug fight and then we'll go to the next mission and then we'll wrap up.
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling.
It's really you. Pretend I'm a bad guy.
Shoot away.
Pop the trunk! I can't breathe!
I've seen this close.
Gotta be one of them. Come on out. Stretch your legs.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you. They're back. Don't let them hurt me!
Could you, like, do something? We don't need you in this city. We got enough problems as it is.
Better start trying.
Take that!
Ugh. That's 2. I'm gonna try to complete these objectives if I can.
This is gonna hurt!
Yeah, why don't you just come over here? There we go. Oh, really? I didn't find the third object to throw. Oh well.
And that, children, is why we don't play in car trunks.
Okay, Miss Spider-Man's menace, what do you say now?
I could always replay them later. Oh yeah, there's one other little controversy with this game. Controversy? Don't know why I pronounced that as SH, but apparently Insomniac released a trailer for like the DLC content before the game even came out, like a couple days ago. And apparently people, like, understandably people are a little bit upset about that, like they're showing DLC stuff before the game's even out. Like, it's left people asking if there's like cut content from like day one release that they're holding back. I mean, at least it's not day one DLC, but you still question if that stuff is like something they're actively working on, or if that's something that's going to be, or has been removed from the game as is. I don't know if I'll get the DLC for this game, I haven't really seen the details, I just heard about this today. Side mission, the network is down.
Look, I know you've been hacking into our crime system towers.
Wasn't me. I mean, what towers?
I don't mind. In fact, I need your help. I think someone's jamming the system, and they must be using multiple jammers to cover the full frequency range. Could you take a look? If you help, I promise I won't tell anyone you're hacking us.
I prefer to call it sharing, but sure. The jammers emit a signal I can detect. Just need to swing through the financial district and hunt for a signal. Found a signal. Just need to follow it. Fisk's men. This is my shock face.
Worried about Spider-Man showing up?
Are you worried about Spider-Man showing up? Just as I went right fucking past every one of them with that web swing. I don't know why I can't speak tonight. I don't know why I can't speak any night I stream. Web swing. Web swing.
Enough playing around!
He webbed me!
Gotta take out the jamming device. That jammer's still messing up police communications. Shoddy workmanship. I just took out a jamming device. That do anything?
No, but like I said, there's probably...
Yeah, I don't think it was full damage.
Makes sense. I'll track him down. I wonder if Fisk's men had anything to do with the system going down in the first place.
Can I land on top of cars? Like, can I raid cars in this game? Can't really tell if you can do that.
Jamming devices work better at higher elevations. I bet the strongest signals would be on rooftops.
I wonder if this version of like New York or wherever this is like kind of modeled after the real thing, like in terms of like the building locations and the streets and stuff.
The closer I am to the jammer, the stronger the signal gets.
Because there's a game that came out years ago for the GameCube called True Crime: Streets of LA, which apparently tried as best as it could to recreate Los Angeles. So that it was kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but except you were playing in a real-life location, so it wasn't like a fictional version of it. So I'm not sure if this game does that, or if it's just like made up for the sake of level design.
Party and didn't invite me.
Ah, shit. Gonna have to take care of these snipers first.
Safety's off.
See ya.
You're dead now. What are we supposed to do against that? We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't care. Smoke him!
Fuck.
I hate this crap!
Nice.
I'm in an ass-kicking mood.
That fucking combo though. I keep forgetting that's not how you're supposed to deal with these guys. There we go.
I'm in an ass-kicking mood.
Oh
Just need to
shit.
get rid of the jammer. Job's not done until that jammer's in pieces.
The timing of that though, where it was like, I'm in an ass-kicking mood, and I fucking hit him with that object.
Gotta smash the jammer, or this was all for nothing.
There we go.
Sometimes breaking stuff is the answer. And it's fun too.
Right, one more.
Spider-Man, it's working. I'm starting to get a weak signal. It's garbled, but I picked up something about Fisk and outfits.
Fisk was the kingpin of crime, but he didn't deal in knockoff fashion. The sooner the system is fixed, the sooner we know what they're planning.
Oh yeah, apparently Final Fantasy
Only one
15,
jammer left. Nothing suspicious here.
King of Swing. Apparently Final Fantasy 15 Mobile Edition got released on consoles, including Switch, even though it's not on Switch yet, but it has been revealed to come to Switch. I think it got delayed for some reason. I'm guessing because of the Direct getting delayed. They probably want to release it after the Direct. But yeah, kinda sucks that it's the Mobile Edition and not like the full game for Switch, but maybe at some point they will port the full game. I mean, it's running on Unreal Engine 4, isn't it? Keep forgetting that's not how that works.
It's him. Can't see him.
Minimal effort. Nice.
Now I just need to wreck the jammer.
Oh my god. Did he actually
Job's
fall
not
all
done
the way
until that
down there?
jammer's in pieces.
I didn't see him attached to the building that I was on, so I don't know what happened. Did you see that?
Can't forget to wreck the jammer.
Right, where's the jammer? Oh, here it is. Or is it?
Gotta smash
there
the
it is.
jammer, or this was all for nothing.
There we go.
Okay, that's the last of them. The system should be back online.
Spider-Man, the command system's working again.
Great. Any more info on Fisk's men or those outfits?
No, but the system's reporting unauthorized activity down by the docks. I'm sending coordinates now.
I'll check it out. Gotta get to the docks before they escape.
Oh fuck, I'm going the wrong way. I love how easy it is to do that.
Guns. Enough firepower for a small army.
Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Oh, so you can attach to those if you press the trigger buttons. That wasn't working earlier for some reason. Maybe you have to do it from standing and not midair. I didn't see why you couldn't do it from both.
Hey, who's that? I see him!
Shit.
Hold up now and I'll go easy on you. Please.
Yep, you go in the water. Surprise! Whose footprints are these? What was that noise? How are you today? I'm doing alright, thanks. How are you?
Sam, you'll regret that.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
And he's gonna pay for it.
Nice.
Now maybe I can figure out what's going on.
Oh look, forklifts is a Shenmue. Got to deliver 20 boxes to warehouse number 18. I think I'll be finishing Shenmue over the weekend.
Prison guard uniforms and spoofed ID cards.
Maybe do that
Planning to
tomorrow.
bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
I'll teach you some respect.
But yeah, you know how I said I wasn't going to spend any skill points because I don't like doing, like, earning one and then using one? The only reason I spent one to begin with was because the game forced me to. Plus, the ability to earn extra focus is actually really handy early game, it seems like.
We'll make you alive or dead. This doesn't care. Enough!
Oh yeah, I'm really on top of this. Did I just snap his neck with my webs?
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
69.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
There we go. That was a fun side mission, I like that one. Yeah, I don't know if you can change your shoulder so you can do it from the other side. Let's just move on over here. Mosey on over to the other side since we can't do that shoulder. Okay, that's a bit better actually. I think this will be my last selfie for tonight. I think the reason that you cannot take pictures in-game is because it's just easier to do screen share. Because if you save pictures in-game, it would make a bigger save file and you can only save so many. Whereas as long as you've got storage on your PS4, you can make as many screenshots as you want. So I guess that's why you can't save pictures internally. When I beat this game, I might have to end the final session of this game with me checking all the pictures I took throughout the game, because I'm going to be taking a bunch, I can feel. Just a random guy.
I better be more careful with my adoring public. I knew Jameson was wrong, didn't you?
I knew Jameson was full of it. Spider-Man's the...
So I have to be careful on the streets.
Spider mask makes me sick.
Okay, now he looks happy. I can change the FOV, can't I? What does aperture mean? Nice. Just a bunch of presets. Again, like Super Mario Odyssey, they did this as well. I don't know what frame level means. That's weird. Right, so I think I'm just about done for now on this one. There we go. Well, there you go. There's my attempt at trying to use the stickers and the borders and all that junk. Right, so I'll save the game and we will continue this next time because that's been about 3 hours at this point coming up to. So, my first impressions of this game, I love it. It's really fucking good. It's just about everything I wanted from a game that's kind of trying to follow in the footsteps of Spider-Man 2. And then some. So I'll be playing this on a regular basis, most likely, alongside my other games. I feel like I'm playing a million games right now, but it's only going to get worse. Like, there's more games. Like, we're coming into the fucking holiday period where there's just more games coming out. But don't worry, I won't be playing Red Dead Redemption 2, because that game would probably be a huge investment of time. Plus, I want to play the first Red Dead before I play the sequel. So yeah, I won't be playing that, but yeah, this is the start of the holiday period of games. What a good way to start.